And there she is, all stanced up, and these specs work perfectly. Hi, welcome back to CarsAddiction.com. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ryan and we share car-related content every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday is a short clip about any random car encounter I might come across, and Sunday is a full-fledged video of a project, my personal cars or travel, anything of that sort. This week it's about putting Watanabe wheels on my Datsun 260Z. Now I had these wheels for a bit now. A link to the unboxing of these wheels is up here or in the description below, so make sure you see that if you're interested. And while we have the car on the lift, I'd like to get these wheels on all four corners, which I've never done. Believe it or not, I had these wheels for ages. They're still brand new, unused, and I've never actually fitted them on the car. And throughout the process, I'll be explaining why exactly I went with these dimensions and the specifications of these specific wheels and how I came across choosing them. So this will help you to choose your own aftermarket wheels and make sure you go with the right offset, diameter, and etc. So stay tuned. Okay, so we have our wheels in the air. Now I'd like to point out the standard diameter for Datsun 260Z is 14 inch with 5.5 J width and a positive offset of 15. All the information is over here on the wheel. This information is very important when we calculate what kind of aftermarket wheels we'll be getting, and to measure sort of how much further away from the wheel center towards the end of the lip we have to play around with. Now not all manufacturers have the same kind of offsets and width, so it's kind of a guessing game and you have to do your homework well. Now we are going with 16-inch wheels in this case. They're over here. And basically the reason we went with 16-inch wheels, not 14-inch or 15-inch, is one, they look actually good on the car. I think they're right size. 17-inch are too large. 15 and 14-inch are nice, but 16-inch is a nice compromise. But the main reason we went with 16-inch is tire availability. In this modern age, it's very hard to find tire sizes for 14-inch wheels. So this is why we went with 16-inch. Now this is going to be a staggered setup, so the front wheels are going to be narrower than the rears. Now this is the rear wheel. It will have a larger lip. In fact, the specifications for this rear wheel is 16 by 8.5 J and offset of -6. This is pushing this backwards 6 millimeters backwards, giving us more lip under the facade. And the tire size has been calculated to be 225/50. Now the tire size is important to match the height of the original wheel, so this is why we went with that. Now the front wheel is 16 by 8 J, offset of 0, so it's going to have a narrower lip, much lighter than this one, and the tire size for this is 205 by 50 16. Now the tire size is aligned on height-wise with a very low discrepancy together with that, so obviously you're going to see a lower profile tire than the 14-inch wheel, but we're going to have the same height. Now the specifications of the wheel have been considered to not hit the fender. This car only has 27,000 kilometers, and it will be a sin to sort of cut up the fenders just to fit aftermarket wheels when low mileage Datsun 260Zs don't come that frequent. One thing to consider is lug nuts. Now the original 260Z wheels come with this kind of sleeve lug nut, which will not fit our aftermarket wheels. The lug nuts we need for these aftermarket wheels are these tapered kind ones, and Watanabe has actually provided these nice ones which kind of have their logo in the front. Now we have actually went ahead and bought the upgraded ones as well. They do also have a logo. It's not going to show that much, but they're ionized, they're more lightweight, and the bottom part actually rotates. This is so to prevent scratching of the wheel when we try tightening up the wheel. Now I'm going to be honest, I kind of like the silver look against the wheels. But I don't want to scratch this all up, so we're going to go with the aftermarket iodized ones from Watanabe. So these will be put on the shelf for now. So let's get all 4 wheels off and the Watanabe's mounted. Okay, we're working on the front wheels just to show you that this car is lowered. We're using Vogtland springs. Now I'd like to mention that the PCD for the Datsun 260Z, if you don't know it already, is 4x114. Now I mentioned this because it's a really old offset that's not used that commonly nowadays, so it's going to be a bit hard to find aftermarket wheels. Okay, we're going to have the wheel mounted. We'll lock that in once it's on the ground. I'd like to show you some other stuff we have for these wheels. We do have the center caps. We're not going to put them on now. That's the final touch when this car is ready from spray and wheels are back on. That's going to cover that. So that's that. We've got 2 sets of those. Again, watch the unboxing video for all the contents of what we got. We've got a towel. They do provide everything, so watch the whole video of the unboxing. And down she goes. Datsun's finally on its new wheels and they are looking good. Now I'm gonna get this on the road because I'm really limited on space. I cannot give you a real overlook on how great they look. So let's just tighten those bolts and get this outside in the sunshine for you guys to see. Now from the bit I drove it just now, it hasn't rubbed and the specs seem just right. As you can see, they just tuck in over the standard arch with these specifications. So we're gonna have no issues on driving this. If we have, it's gonna be a little bit, so nothing to modify. So these kind of wheels fit straight onto the car. And there you have it, my unpainted Datsun 260Z on Watanabe wheels. Next update will be when it's for paint. So we'll have everything, you know, on the car, the chrome bumpers, the interior, full paint. But this is just to see how it's going to look once it's ready. Thank you for watching. Take care.